Quiz instructions. Article review. Question 1. Read the article and answer question number 1. How does this example of Tommy the robot support the claim, computer science can save the world? Tommy the robot nurse helps Italian doctors care for coronavirus patients. Links to an external site. By the World, adapted by Newsela staff on 415.20. Image 1. One of the 6 robots at the Ospedale di Circolo Hospital in Varese, Italy, on April 8, 2020. The robots help healthcare professionals assist coronavirus patients. Photo, Luca Bruno, AP Photo. Doctors and nurses in Italy could use a helping hand. Help has arrived at one hospital, in the form of Tommy, a robot nurse. Tommy is one of 6 new robots helping human doctors and nurses care for coronavirus patients. They work at the Circolo Hospital in Varese. This city in Italy is in the northern Lombardy region, which is the center of the outbreak there. The coronavirus is a flu-like illness. It began in China. It has been spreading across the globe since December 2019. The nurse robots are child-sized, with large blinking eyes. They are wheeled into rooms and left by a patient's bedside. That allows doctors to look after others who are in more serious condition. Screen and computer. Gianni Bonelli, who is in charge of the Circolo Hospital, described the robot's features. The robot has a screen and a computer, which includes a microphone. Patients can talk to nurses and doctors through the robot. Robots like Tommy can measure blood pressure and oxygen levels. These 2 measures provide an important picture of the patient's health conditions. The robots work on patients in the intensive care unit, including those who are hooked up to a ventilator. A ventilator is a machine that helps people breathe. It moves the air in and out of people's lungs. It's not a way to substitute the human factor, Bonelli said. That is something that patients rely on, and we know how important it is for them, Bonelli said. Most importantly, Tommy and his high-tech teammates can reduce the number of direct contacts doctors and nurses have with patients. Fewer visits could make medical workers less likely to get the coronavirus. The robots also don't need masks and gowns. They help the hospital limit the number of masks and gowns workers have to use. Maybe just what the doctor ordered. The task of fighting the coronavirus has been enormous. It takes a toll on overworked medical staff. However, it takes a while for patients to realize that robots may be just what the doctor ordered. You have to explain to the patient the aim and function of the robot, said Dr. Francesco Dentali. He is in charge of intensive care at the hospital. The first reaction is not positive, especially for old patients. But if you explain your aim, the patient is happy because he or she can speak with the doctor, Dentali said. More than 4,000 Italian health workers have gotten the virus treating patients in Italy. 66 doctors have died. A lack of masks and other protective equipment has been one of the biggest problems for the health system since the illness surfaced at the end of February. Tommy is the name of the son of a doctor at the Circolo Hospital. Health workers are avoiding going home after their shifts to prevent the risk of spreading the virus to their families. The doctor said, "Well, at least they have someone next to them that I can call with my son's name," Bonelli said. It's a way for the doctor to feel at home, Bonelli said. Tommy and his fellow robot nurses have one more advantage. They do not get exhausted. After a quick charge of batteries, they are back at work. 2. Coding review questions 2 and 3. Space race game. The object of the space race game is to navigate your rocket ship safely through the galaxy, avoiding the aliens and collecting the satellites. Once you have stopped at each satellite, continue all the way to the moon. Once you have reached the moon, you must return back to Earth safely. You may only use the commands move forward, turn left, turn right, repeat __ times, and collect. Example, obstacle course commands option 1 commands option 2. Move forward. Turn left. Click here. Links to an external site for the paper copy of Computer Science Assignment Week 5. Article review. How does this example of Tommy the robot support the claim, computer science can save the world? Use evidence from the article and 3 to 4 sentences to explain your answer. Rubric 1. Connection between healthcare, the robots, and computer science. 2. Explanation of how computer scientists can help solve the COVID-19 crisis. 3. Evidence from the Coding Review 1. Navigate your rocket ship safely through the galaxy, avoiding the aliens and collecting the satellites. Once you have stopped at each satellite, continue all the way to the moon. Once you have reached the moon, you must return back to Earth safely. You may only use the commands move forward, turn left, turn right, repeat __ times, and collect. Coding Review 2. Navigate your rocket ship safely through the galaxy, avoiding the aliens and collecting the satellites. Once you have stopped at each satellite, continue all the way to the moon. Once you have reached the moon, you must return back to Earth safely. You may only use the commands move forward, turn left, turn right, repeat __ times, and collect.